This meeting is being recorded.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Life Coach Office open call for October 2018. Oh boy, I can't believe that we are in the last quarter of this year. It has moved so very quickly and there is a ton going on with Life Coach Office. There has been so much that we've done this year and I'm excited about this call. Today, this call is specifically about questions that I have received, especially repetitive questions from all of you, our coaches. Now, just as a reminder, Life Coach Office is definitely a tool that was created by Universal Coaching Systems. And Universal Coaching Systems is a company where we help coach change makers bring their best work to the world. With Life Coach Office, we're helping coaches to remain online and to be able to coach anyone from anywhere. And if you are using your system, I'm sure that not only that you're loving it, but you're very happy with all of the enhancements that we've made in just this year. Today, I'm going to talk about a few different things. So one is about uploading videos into the classroom. I just want to show that specifically because that question has come probably 3 to 4 times in the past 45 days. And then we are going to talk about meeting requests, specifically around the journals and how to choose journals, how to name them so people can know where they are, that sort of thing. And also talk a little bit about attachments within your meeting requests. Where I had an interesting question come over about invoicing and invoicing numbers. We're going to just show you something about that so you understand what the invoicing numbers mean. And then we're going to talk about, let's see, the automatic emails, turning them on and off and that kind of thing. And then we're just going to talk to you about the branded URLs. Those last two things will probably be something that move a little bit quickly because we've talked about it quite a number of times, but it's just a refresher. All right, so let's get started with talking about uploading videos into the classroom. Okay, now most of our coaches are using YouTube. And I'm sure that it's because YouTube is free. You can use YouTube or you can use Vimeo. Now, Vimeo offers a lot of different enhancements if you are doing a lot of coaching via video or through video, selling video courses, that sort of thing. You might want to look into Vimeo and just see if any of those features are something that you would need. However, for most coaches, YouTube works just fine. And in order for you to add your videos into your classroom, you first must upload them into YouTube. So I'm going to take you to our YouTube channel. All right, this is the Life Coach Office YouTube channel. And this is basically what your YouTube page channel will look like. Now, I suggest that if you were going to start using YouTube to upload videos and you're going to be doing videos, you may as well, as a coach, create your own YouTube channel. You may as well. You can opt to put these videos into your Life Coach Office system, and you can opt to just have videos that go out to help promote your business and do some online marketing. Completely up to you. But I suggest that you create a channel and then start using playlists in which to more organize your videos. As you can see with Life Coach Office, we do have our channel. They are all in playlists. And I just want to show you what happens when you click this key right here, which is the upload key for YouTube. When you click that, you're going to get a screen that's going to allow you to select the file from your computer in which to upload. So this means that you have created a video and it resides somewhere, whether it's on your phone or on your tablet or on your computer, whichever it is that you're using. YouTube can be, you can upload to YouTube using any of those mediums. Now, you see this area right here is the privacy settings for your video. There's a public, unlisted, private, and scheduled. You want to choose unlisted. The reason why you don't want to choose, you don't want to choose private. You want to choose unlisted or public. Okay. Now, you don't want to choose private because although your inclination, I'm sure, would be to make it private, once you do that, when you get the HTML code, the URL for your video, and you put it into Life Coach Office, it's going to read that it is private, and therefore it will not know that you are the owner of that video, and it will not allow the video to upload. So if you have a video that maybe you're charging clients for as part of a class, so you don't want that just out there on YouTube and searchable, make it unlisted. This means that when someone goes in and they search for a video, regardless of the tag that you have in your video, if your tag matches, it's not going to go and appear in somebody's search. Okay? It is safe for you to have your stuff out there in YouTube unlisted, and you can put it in Life Coach Office, charge people for it, and other people will not receive it as paid content for free. Okay? So you want to make that unlisted, and then you just click Files to Upload, and it's going to take you to your computer. This goes straight to my Zoom, and I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to actually do the upload. And you choose the video that you want, and it's going to begin to upload and come to this page. Here is where you will make the title for your video, and here you would put a description of your video, and down here just create some tags. Okay, if you're creating a video that is going to be public, you want to create tags so that it's searchable. In this box here, this is where you can change the listing to public, private, unlisted. So if you haven't done it already, you can do that. Or if you put it in the wrong place, you can change that. Okay, very, very simple. You can have a custom thumbnail if you want, which means you can pull up a picture. Maybe it's a copy of your logo, and that is going to be the front part of your video and not just the video itself. It's as easy as that. This will upload, and then when it says done, what will happen is that you're going to, I'm just going to get out of this, you're going to get a shareable link for your video. So let's just go to that for a moment. I'm just quitting what I was doing. It's probably not very happy with me. And the shareable links are very, very easy. You can use the shareable link anywhere. Any of your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like any of them, and in your email, and you can embed that in your webpage. I mean, you can use it anywhere. So let's just pull up the last video that I did. This was for the Google two-way sync enhancement. Okay, and see this right here where it says share. When you click that, your link will come up. As you can see, it can automatically go to any of these social media forums. There's a ton of them. But you could just click copy, okay? And it's copied to your clipboard. Very, very easy. So now when you go to Life Coach Office and you go to your classroom, all you need to do is go to your lessons feature once you get into the classroom that you want to go into. So let's just say we're going to choose the time management one today. Okay. And I'm going to click on new lesson. And I'm going to paste that YouTube link. And let's just name the title open call so I'll know what it is. This way I can go back and delete it later. Okay. And now, here is where a lot of you are getting a little bit confused, and I want to make this very, very simple. All right, to the extreme left here, every course that you have ever created is listed here in this box. So if I clicked on Pathfinder and I click the arrow to move it over, this course is going to go to time management and to Pathfinder. The reason why time management came up is because I went into the time management classroom. If I was in the Pathfinder classroom, then it would go into the Pathfinder classroom. Okay. If I wanted this video to also go into changing your mindset, I'm going to click changing your mindset, click the arrow, and now this video is going to go into all three of these courses. All right. Now for right now, at this moment, I'm only going to show you the one. I want this video to go into time management. Okay. And then when I click on time management, these are the 4 modules, or the chapters that are in time management. And I need to decide, where do I want the video to belong? If I do not choose a module, the video will not appear in any of the modules. It's just going to appear on the page underneath all of the modules. And you know what? Let's not do that. I was going to do that, but let's not do that. And let's say I want this video now to go into the intro. And now I'm going to click that. And that's the module that I selected. Okay. The lesson introduction is really just that. It's an intro, brief, just, this is about. Okay. And then the lesson description. Tell exactly what this particular video is about. By watching this video, you will. That's what I would say. Okay. This is about, management. All right. This video is about blah, blah, blah. And the description, I would say, by watching this video, you will. I'm just going to put that. And maybe it's you will discover, or you will learn, or you will understand, whatever it is that you want to say, or it could just be you will. All right. I'm not going to go through all of these because we have a video that's all about creating your lessons. I'm just going to click submit from here, and then you'll see that this thing, it will go over. Okay. That is all there is to it. When you go now to your time management and you go into, excuse me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm so crazy. Did I put it there? Yeah, I didn't upload the video. After all of that, I didn't upload the video. Let's do this again. But I think that you guys get it. Paste it. And now it's uploading. Okay, now it's there. Okay. If I did all that other stuff that I just did before, the lesson would upload. Okay. And it's as simple as that. So the things that I really wanted to bring your attention to is to make sure that you're making this lesson private. I'm sorry, unlisted and not private. Okay. Or public if you are okay with everyone seeing it. Make sure that you put it in the link to YouTube or video, the link for the video here. Make sure that you are adding your lesson to wherever you want. You can add it to multiple places, the same video at one time. If I click on, so now I went from time management to the welcome. When I click on that, I don't see any modules come up because there are no modules. Okay. When I click on Pathfinder and move that over, and I click on Pathfinder, these modules come up because these are the modules that are created in there. You choose a module and send it over, and that's where the video will appear. Very, very simple. Okay. You hit submit, and it will appear in all of those courses at one time. That is the great thing about the lessons, is that you can make one lesson and reuse it over and over and over and over again. You don't have to keep using it. And if you are coaching on the same type of content, meaning coaching out of a niche, a particular group of people on a particular topic, then you will probably create courses over and over that have a lot of the same material. But you don't have to recreate those courses, those lessons again and again. I want to take you to the classroom for a moment and just show you what I mean by that. So let's just say we're going to start a new course. I've done a lot of courses already. For now, I'm going to leave it as only Coach can view because I'm, starting this course brand new. I don't want to give anyone access to it yet. I just want to sit there and play with it for a minute. When I go down to the available lessons button, every single lesson that I have ever created for any course is there. And therefore, when I create a new course, I can do that from all of the lessons that are currently sitting in my system. So again, you can take your lessons, rearrange them, create new courses for them, create introductory courses, create free courses. You can do whatever you want. That's what I love about our system. It is customizable to you and what it is that you offer to all of your clients. So play around with that. I think that you'll be very pleased to see all that is available to you in that classroom area. All right, next thing that I want to talk about is meeting requests. So, and really it's not the meeting request so much as it is the coaching journal. So let me tell you why first. I'm going to show you why. When I click on clients, and let's say, you know, as a coach, I'm going to go to Dave, because you guys know I love to pick on Dave all the time. And I want to go to Dave's coaching journal. I want to see what Dave has been doing, okay? When I go to the coaching journal, I see this. You see this? This is all of the coaching journals, and these are the actual titles of the meeting requests that I sent out. So if you don't properly name your, you know, put the subject line in your meeting request in a way that you can read them and know what it is, you don't really know where to go for your client's information. So let's go to the calendar and you'll see what I'm saying. Okay, so I want to create a new meeting, and I'm going to create this meeting with my client Dave. Okay, this right here, the session title, that becomes the title for your journal. And I'm going to show you by putting title for journal goes here. Okay. Can't wait to see you. All right. And we're just going to leave the date and the time of today. Now, here's your journal templates. This is every template that you've ever created. Your standard client group meeting, your standard client and group meetings are there. And then every client template that you have ever created is here. Okay. I'm just going to make this the conversations with my coach one. And yeah, I'm going to show you this now. So when you click on attach a file, I was going to show you this later, but there's no point in me doing it later. When you click add more, the files come up from your library. Okay, so some folks are thinking, hey, I'm trying to get this file from my computer into my meeting request, and I can't. No, you can't. You have to upload that file, that document, that PDF, that picture, that audio, whatever it is. You have to upload that to the library. And then when you click attach file, okay, on your meeting request, your entire library comes up, okay? And then you can just go ahead and add that. And you see it was already added successfully. You click OK, there it is. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and save this, and I'm going to hit send. I do want to notify my client. And what I'm going to do is going to go back into Dave's client profile, and then you'll see where the journal is. Okay. I'm sorry, clients. Come on. I could have gone back, but I already clicked this, and I don't want to make the system a little annoyed with me. All right, here's Dave. Here's the coaching journal. See, title for journal goes here. So whatever it is that you put there, that's how you're going to find that journal. That's important because you don't want to make all of them. You see how this says new meeting for October, new meeting for October, right? October 4th Spark meeting, October 4th Spark meeting. You don't want it to do that because now you don't know which one. So I would say put the meeting date. If there's a particular topic you're going to talk about, maybe the topic with the date, but I would always include the meeting date in the title, and it makes it very easy for you to talk about. I know that the date appears here, but me personally, I prefer to put the subject matter and the date here, and then I know exactly what it is that we should be discussing in this area. Okay? Completely up to you. It's just an easier way, I think, to find topics when you are trying to go in maybe, you know, a month later into a journal and you're like, oh, I don't remember which conversation that was. You do if you have a meeting topic in there. Okay. Alrighty then. So that was meeting requests and attachments. Awesome. Moving right along. So this was a great question that came along um, earlier, like a few weeks ago, and I definitely wanted to show this to you. It is about the invoicing system within Life Coach Office and the actual numbers. Now, if you have any questions, please just go ahead into the chat area. I'll be very happy to answer your questions for you there. Okay, so this is the invoices area. These are all invoices that were sent. So you see some overdue, some being owed, some have been voided. You all know this is a training system, and I always leave all kinds of fun things in here. But let's pull up this invoice for a moment. So when you take a look at that invoice number, it looks like it's saying that it's the 23rd of October. And that's interesting because today happens to be the 23rd, but this was sent out several days ago. Why does the invoice number say that? Well, here's the deal. This first number actually represents the number of the invoice. These two numbers represent the date and the year. So it's invoice number 23 and it's October of 2018. Okay, that's what your invoice number means. I'm going to show you by creating a new invoice, because if it was a date, it would once again say 1023, but it won't. Click on new invoice. It's going to say 24. I'm going to send this to Dave also. I'll send this one to Maria. Dave has plenty of bills to pay with me. All right, I'm going to say send this. Let's send this today. Now, let's send it on the 26th. Okay, just going to put thank you. And I'm going to do this. I want to preview. So now I'm going to preview this. And there you have it right there, invoice number 24 for October of 2018. So if you're just starting out with Life Coach Office and you've never done an invoice, you should come up with invoice number 1 of October 2018. And it will go on and on and on like that. Okay? Very, very simple. So that's what your invoice numbers mean. You cannot change them. They're going to just number your invoices from 1 straight through. But at least now you know what that means, and it should make more sense to you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click send later, let it send it out later. Okay, great. We're moving right along here. So now let's move to turning the emails on and off. So I get a lot of emails, a lot of questions about the automatic email area. All right, so let's take a moment to really kind of walk through the templates there. So you just go to the gears and then you hit templates and the automated emails. So automated emails are there in order to make your life as a coach much easier so that you do not have to send your emails out. They go out automatically for you. There are 3 emails that you cannot turn off. It is the new client welcome, the new client activation, and the group registration done email. Anytime you get a new client or anytime the group registration has been completed, these emails will go out to your client. Nothing you can do to change that. And it is necessary because it's going to tell them how to give them the links to log on to the system. Let's just take a look so you can see what it says. Okay, so this is a new client activation email. And as you can see, it says that the coach has invited you. So this is when you put a person's email in the system as a new client. It's going to send this out to them. It's going to pull their first name, and it's going to say your coach has invited you to join blank group. All right. And then there's going to be a link that says activate your account now. Okay. And then there's an activation link here as well that they can paste into their browser. Okay, very, very easy. Okay, hold on a second. I see a question in our chat. Yes, I can absolutely do that. All right. The question was, can I click on the group template. I absolutely can. Okay, so the group registration done email. All right, so it'll say welcome to group, whatever the name of the group. So it's like welcome to, Life Coach Office Coaching, and it just says congratulations, your and what Life Coach Office Coaching account is now active, and you can log on by clicking the following login link. That's all it says. You can make it say whatever you want. So by clicking that edit button, now here's what I tell you: do not get rid of these codes, because these codes are pulling information. Okay, if you get rid of this log on link code, then they will not have a link in order to log on into the system. So be very careful about how you maneuver that information. But you can add whatever you want to the body of these emails and save it. All right. So if you want to put, please be sure to go to the classroom, watch the welcome video, and do the first 3 tasks. Whatever it is that you want to put about the group, you can put that. Now, just remember, this is an automatic generic email for any group registration that is done. All right. So make sure that if you're going to add additional information, it is information that can work for any group that you have. So it has to be pretty generic. So for every group, if you want to make it a standard that they have to go to the classroom, take a look at the welcome video. Maybe there's going to be some policies for them to see, or something for them to sign off on, a video for them to watch, whatever it is. If you're going to do that for every group, then yes, you want to make that change to this welcome email. And when they receive it, they would have received that direction from you already. Okay. It may be just simply, please go to your classroom and watch the welcome video. And this way you can give specific directions to each group that you create about what it is that you want them to do next. But as you can see, you cannot turn this off. It is an absolute must. It has to go out to the client. Now, that's not true, though, of the other emails. The other ones are all optional. So let's take a look at what's optional. The meeting follow-up email, meeting reminders. The meeting reminders come out an hour before and 24 hours before. And in the meeting reminder, it reminds them to go into the journal and complete their information. Whatever is the questions are. Okay. So you may not want that to go out an hour before. You may only want that to go 24 hours before. Okay. Meeting reschedule. You can take those on and off. And meeting invites, it can be on or off. For some coaches are not necessarily using the system to send out to their clients, but they're using the system for everything else. So they create their meeting invitation. They don't want to send anything out to their client, and so they leave this off. For others, as you saw when I created the meeting invite before, it asked me, do you want to notify your client? Yes or no. If you want to, great. And if you don't want to, that's an opportunity to click no. Because maybe for some people you don't. Maybe some people don't want to get them. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just know that these are optional. Now, let's take a look at the meeting reminder for the 24 hours. Okay. Reminder, and it's going to pull the event. It's going to talk to your client by name. It's going to say, please be sure to fill in your session preparation questions in your coaching journal before the session. Okay. And then it's going to give you the title. It's going to give you the time zone for the coach and for the client. All right. You can change this to be whatever it is that you want it to be, to say whatever it is that you need to say. Okay. Click on edit, make the change, hit submit, and it's done. Again, remember, this goes out to everyone, not just certain people. All right, not just certain groups. So you can't make it specific. You can't make the wording specific to a person or specific to a group. It needs to be a bit more high level as far as being a bit more generic and not focused in on a particular group. Okay. And I think that that's really it. Let me see. Yeah, that's really it. You can turn them off and on anytime you want to. Let me show you how to turn it off. It's very easy. Click edit, just click it, hit submit, save, and now it's off. Okay, if I don't want, see, it says off. And let's go back and I'll show you. It says off. All right, that means that when you create a meeting request, because it says off, it doesn't need to ask you that question anymore. It's just not going to send it to your client. All right, I want to turn it back on because I do want them to go out. And I'm going to click save, and just that quickly the change is made. Okay, you don't have to wait 24 hours for the system to adjust to the enhancement, just right away. All right, that was that. Very, very simple. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you today about with regard to the call, I get a lot of questions about branding, about URLs, about how does the system work with different types of site hosts, like WordPress or GoDaddy or, Bluehost or whoever people are using. And so I want to show you the difference between your branded URL and your registration link and how this actually happens. Okay, so let's just talk generically. You want someone to be able to log into your website by just going to your website and clicking on something, right? And so basically what you want to create is a member login button. There is no true integration as you would think of the word between Life Coach Office and any other software. First of all, please understand, we need to make sure that all client information is kept secure. So we can't allow systems to just have open access to Life Coach Office. It's very personal information there. But we can give you a URL that allows your clients to click on something, the URL, a button, whatever, in order to be able to log into your site. All right. So here in the branding area, when you go to brand the system here, you see that your logo, the background, whatever it is you want to be, the branded client URL is right here. Okay. Now I have a video out there for registration links, things like that. So please take a look. There's probably a lot of detail, knowing me, about how to change these colors, how to upload your logo, what to do when you're stuck, all of that stuff. All right, but this is where you find your branded URL. You simply copy that, and then when you do that, when you copy that, you can send that, if you have a web designer, send that URL to them and they will know what to do with it. It is a code that's going to allow them to create a button so that you on your website can say member login, they click it and they come right to your branded Life Coach Office site. Okay. Now that's different than creating a group registration link. This is just for people to log in to the account. These are your clients. You're working with them already. They already have, maybe they've coached with you already, but they've paid you already, all of that kind of stuff. They just need to be able to get back into the system. That's it. So you want to create a login button for them to be able to do that. That's what this branded URL is for. Okay. A registration link, though, is a little bit different because you want your client to be able to click on something, say that they want to be a part of your group, register for it, pay you, and then have immediate access to the system. That is done in this groups area here. Now, there is, yes, a video for that as well. I just want to show you the link, all right, because the video will show you in detail how you actually create, get your pricing, get your service or your product up as a group, in your group area, all of that. And so that takes a little bit longer. I don't want to be redundant because I've done it so many times. I just want you to see this one thing here it says get links. So after you've done everything that you needed to, you're like, well, where's my link for my group? I created my group. The pricing is what I want it to be. I want people to be able to log in on their own. I want to send out an email. I want to put this on my social media. I want to tweet it out. I want to put it on my webpage. Where is my branded link? All right. So here's your registration link. So let me show you again. The gears, you go to groups, and we are here to everything that you've created. Maybe it's this link for time management since we've been playing with that. When you click get links, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the online client registration link, and it tells you. See, anytime you see this blue and white, that's an instruction for you as a coach. And it says, paste this link into your website or marketing material to enable prospects to register and pay online for access to this group. So your client, when you copy that, if you send an email out to someone, then they're going to be able to click on that and then have immediate access to your group once they register and pay. Registering means they're going to add their email, their name, their time zone, their address, and pay you. All right? That's online registration. Here is the link, once again, your branded URL for people to log in. So in your email to folks, you can say, if you'd like to register for the group, you can click here. If you've already registered and you would like to log in to your account, you can click here. Okay? Very, very simple. Don't make it complicated. This is for you. When you think of registration, think of someone actually registering and paying to attend something with you. Otherwise, they're just logging in. They've already done that information. They've already bought into you. You know, they're trusting you to coach them, and they just want to get into their account so they can get into their classroom, get into their journal. Maybe they want to do some vision and goal work, that kind of thing. They just want to log in. That is the difference between the two. All right. Any other questions out there before I end this session? No? Awesome. Well, everyone, thank you so much for participating in today's call. I'm so excited that I'm able to bring these calls to you every month. This is really 100% because you have asked for it, and I'm very happy to bring it to you. If you would like to have a call on a particular topic, simply go over to our Life Coach Office community page on Facebook and put the post out. Say, hey, Kim, can we have a call about blah, blah, blah? I don't care what it is. Love to bring it to you and share whatever it is that I can do to help you to be even more amazing than what you are. For now, this is Kim Horvath signing off for Life Coach Office and Universal Coaching Systems. As always, we say, happy coaching.